The 13th Informal ASEM Seminar on Human Rights is one of a long series of events we've done on human rights. Each time it is about a different topic. This time it is about the topic, the relation of human rights to environment. It is not so much that they are just interrelated, but we are finding that they are actually interdependent, human rights and environment.
Well, the ASEM context is a forum between Asia and Europe, and they discuss all the concerns and challenges today which affect the relations of both groups, Asia and Europe.
The relationship between human rights and the environment, even though it's been recognized for a long time, is still not very well understood. Many people who work on human rights don't know very much about environmental protection. Many people who work on environmental issues don't realize that human rights perspectives have a great deal that they can add.
And I think this particular informal seminar is timely in that the issues of human rights and the environment are at that unique stage in their lives, respective lives, where they're converging together.
This ASEM seminar is raising a very important question, namely the relation between the environment and human rights. And I think we sometimes seem to forget that it is a basic human right to be able to breathe clean air, drink clean water, and actually be able to live on an earth that is not contaminated by chemicals.
So the issue that we are discussing here on human rights and environment falls into our mandate. And I'm here to learn more about different good practices and different procedures for which have taken place.
I find this seminar to be really fascinating, and I have learned a lot from it. In my work as an educationist, after this seminar, I will include a section on human rights and the environment in my syllabus.
One of the first points that we discussed was the question of vulnerability to environmental impacts. And we saw that the vulnerability issue could be divided into two. One, where local communities, indigenous groups, people living in particular areas are impacted by specific issues, and that they could be seen to be vulnerable in terms of threats to their human rights. The other issue relating to vulnerability, though, is that most of us are vulnerable in terms of the global environmental impacts.
Before you create new norms, new rules, new laws, you need actually to debate and discuss them. So it's important that we have these exchanges, that we learn from each other in terms of values and the norms that we have, and that we inspire each other in the creation of new frameworks and new regional mechanisms, in new ideas for a solution to global and national problems.